Day in Ohio, and I'm at Briarcliff MX. This is my 2024.5 KTM 450 Factory Edition, all stock. And today, this is my first ride at Briarcliff this year. And just to show you what we're running here, got this neat CUO unit. We go into the engine, and I go to my 350 factory edition, so gravel. Wet, that has the least amount of power and torque response. Engine braking minimized, throttle response minimized, traction control maximized. That way you're dialing it all the way back, and if I engage traction control, it'll even go a little further. Then I go under suspension, and I have my Enduro soft. So if I look at Enduro Classic, it says the fork should be a compression 18. I think I'm at 18. Rebound 23. I think I've slowed the rebound a little bit more than that. Fork pressure 9.7. Rear compression 21. 2.75 high speed, and rebound 20. I'm pretty close to all those. So we'll go out here on the track, take it for a few laps. This has got the new chassis. It's supposed to be more compliant. It is actually a little bit dry and choppy and ruddy today. A lot of stuff is dried out, and it is a little bit tricky. And the bike's got a little over 3 hours on it, and I'd say definitely the new chassis will break in quicker and feel better. I was honestly hoping for a bigger feeling change, like a real big difference, you know, but it's definitely a little better, but it isn't what I'd hoped for. Man, these ruts, they psych me out. They're so long. But definitely when you turn the engine braking down, and we put it on my son's 23 also connectivity unit, you can definitely makes the bike feel lighter. Man, and the thing is, they're drying out now, so they're super rough. But yeah, I like the way the connectivity unit tunes it. Whoa! I always love those ruts. So, first ride of the year outdoor. That's why I'm just using the 350 map. I can't even use all this power. But it's so controllable, and it just helps. You know, you first get out there, and there are like 100 people on the track, the A track right now. I may go out in the next session, the vet guys, C guys. But so far, the new chassis definitely, now I've softened it, but it's all stock, and that's about the perfect air pressure. I got a little bit of bottoming left, so it's very tunable. I like what you can do with the engine stuff. It's still early in the season, so we'll dial it more. I'm gonna ride it back to back with my son's 23, which is stock, but he has a CUO unit on it also. And we basically just used the regular kind of aggressive map with the engine braking off. He could notice it. Makes the bike feel a little bit lighter. This suspension stuff for 24.5, definitely better. I've got a set of cone valves that'll eventually end up on this, but honestly, it's a pretty wide range. A little over 3 hours. Get 5, 6, 8 hours on everything. It'll be nice and broken in, but man, this is the easiest to ride 450. I could still put it in the 450 mode, but today, for what I'm doing, I like to be able to dial it back a little bit. But when you go out on the track, it's soft and disc. It's really fun to have it on the aggressive. But even in that, it's still so rideable. This is easily the most rideable 450 out there. It's just, well, guess I got to try my Beta RX on the track. I've ridden in the parking lot. That might even be smoother, but I think it just flat out has less power. This is 60 horsepower according to Motocross Action at the rear wheel, so it's got plenty of juice, but it's very easy to ride. Kropovic spark arrestor, super quiet, ready to go. 2 thumbs up. 24.5 KTM 450 factory edition.